Don't know me, my name's Andy, this is Mad Fades Vintage. Mostly a packing channel these days, but on the whole we are vintage clothes dealers. We've got a website called madfadesvintage.com. We've got a shop, oh, I almost fell over, in Penkridge, Stafford. And we sell on all the usual places, eBay, Vinted, Depop, Etsy, blah, 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 everywhere basically. Wherever the money is. One thing I can tell you is sales are down a little bit. During the whole of January, they are about 30% down at the moment, which I'm worried about, but I'm doing all the right things, so I'm confident it will increase. We've done in the last about 30 hours, we've done £1,000 on the old eBay 11 orders, so that's not too bad. I think there's 9 going out on Vinted, total of about 350. Only 1 on Depop. It really is suffering, my Depop. I've got to zoom in a bit for this bit. Here we go. Can't show you the address. Just 1 on Shopify and then 2 on Whatnot Direct, which ain't too bad. The prices of these are good. $25.50 on some jeans and $17.50 on an Adidas jacket is pretty good. Started with this just because it's at hand. This was a £2 purchase from a car boot sale a few months back, and it's a Lacoste sweatshirt, crew neck sweatshirt with the V at the front. That's a good one, good keyword. But the difference with this is it's not got a green crocodile, it's a matching red crocodile. So the matching coloured crocodiles do sell super quickly. This is slim fitting, you must include that on your titles and descriptions, but £2 into 30, really happy. Here we go, got a story on this one. It's a beautiful Filson jacket, but the problem was I had a Denmark buyer. Now we usually sell to everywhere abroad with eBay GSP. Cost of goods on this, I can't tell you, but we were selling it for 250 quid. It's a beautiful Filson cruiser, Mackinac cruiser they call that, in very clean, very good condition with no holes. Relatively new, 2012, made in USA, with, it's a bit of an unusual but a checkered pattern they call that. Anyway, so it wasn't working for him, he couldn't check out. So I had to turn GSP off. By the way, GSP were trying to charge him 112 quid to deliver that. With customs and everything. I can send it to him for £15.40. I'm charging him 19. And yeah, it'll be there in 4 days. So it just goes to prove, and you know, we would have lost the sale if I'd have said it's got to go GSP. But sometimes it's better to manually ship items. I've still got cover up to 250 quid. So yeah, nice one. This is a lovely sale, and I thought it would have gone a little bit quicker, in all honesty. It's taken about 3 months to sell, just short of 3 months. It's a vintage 90s Hugo Boss leather jacket, full length. Now the buyer was asking me lots of questions on this, which is usually a bit of a deterrent. So I am expecting that this could come back. If buyers tend to ask you lots of questions, sometimes it means that they're a bit picky or awkward, but we'll cross our fingers that it doesn't come back. This sold for good money. It sold for £135 and 99p. Believe it or not, cost of goods on that was only 20, so I've done really well. I do know a little bit about leathers, but this year I'm going to make it a job to sell a lot of leather and learn more and more. This is Italian leather, it's full length, these are all good keywords. It's soft leather, it's actually pig leather, believe it or not. So yeah, poor little piggies. We've got an absolute beauty. Well, in my opinion, you might think differently. This is a vintage 80s Dolce & Gabbana cardigan. Men's or women's, I'm not sure. It says 50 there, which usually translates in European sizes to 40, which is a men's medium. It is wool. It's a bit of an itchy wool, in all fairness, and it's covered in stains and holes, and it overall needs some love. It's got all the buttons, which is nice, and it's actually got a spare. Made in Italy, of course. I picked this maybe a year ago in Napoli with my wife. I think we paid €10 at a rag market, and we sold it for £57 and 77p. I love picking up vintage things like that, and damage never scares me away. So very good profit, but it took a year to sell. As we're talking quality Italian stuff, let's go to the back of the cabin, because I know there's a very soft jumper up there somewhere. Here we go. Now, There was a time maybe 3 or 4 years ago, all these Italian brands, you know, beautiful Armani, Gucci, Trussardi, they were selling for much bigger money, and they have taken a bit of a nosedive, and the last few months they're not quite selling. We've sold jumpers like this before now for £100, and cost of goods was £10 at a rag market in Napoli. It's only sold for 30 quid. I do think that some of these more basic items, maybe I need to be careful not picking up anymore. It's just in such immaculate, beautiful condition. Look, Emporio Armani, that is lovely. How can that only sell for 30 quid? It's such a shame. Patagonia Women's Retro X Gilet or vest in chocolate brown. All of those keywords you would think would accumulate to a massive amount of money, bearing in mind that the oatmeal and chocolate brown men's Retro X fleeces sell for 200 quid plus. Unfortunately not with women's stuff. It only sold for £50 and 99p. We've steamed it and made it all lovely. It's not been washed, but that's a really cool item, and it is a bit older. If it was a man's, you could probably add maybe 100 quid on that. They'd sell for about 130, 140. This one is relatively new. It's from 2013 and it's in immaculate condition. Only £10 into £50 and 90p though is still great. A Barbie saddle jacket. Now this is a bit unusual. Sometimes, you know, a lot of people will tell you that unusual always sells. It doesn't always sell. This I thought was really cool when I first bought it. I didn't even bother looking it up. It's a waterproof Barber jacket in a good size. It's a women's size 16, so it's a kind of waterproof anorak, I guess. The strange thing about this is, see this bottom bit here, you can zip that off and turn it into a short crop jacket, or have it zipped on, front and back of course, have it zipped on so it's like a longer anorak. So you're getting like quite a lot of jacket there. The top half would look nice on its own, and then all together as a kind of parka anorak, which should be just as good. Of course it's got a removable hood, so packed with features. Cost of goods on this was 15 quid and it only sold for 33 quid. So weird. Next up we've got a pretty good sale. This is a Filson hunting vest. Now you're probably thinking, how can this be a hunting vest with that bright orange? But believe it or not, there's nothing that colour in wildlife. So when you see that colour and you're a hunter, you'll know it's a person and not like an animal or something. So that is actually to make sure that no one else shoots you by accident. Tin cloth down the bottom. It's a bit like barber waxed cloth, this is, including a kind of mesh on the inside. Believe it or not, that's so you can put a partridge or whatever you've been hunting, poor animals, kill them and blood won't drip out everywhere. So this is like a real good piece of kit. The retail on these is like 400 quid. We've sold it second hand for 140. Good profit on that as well. I can't tell you my buy price, but I'm happy with it. Next up, we got a nice sale. I've listed about 50 barbers in the space of the last 7 or 8 days, and this one in particular, although it's a more modern barber, I prefer old barbers in all fairness. It's very clean and in very good condition. It's got a usual brass pulley with tartan liner. Always mention the inside pockets. If you don't know much about barbers, all the information is usually on a little white tag somewhere, typically. This one in particular sold, it's going abroad on eBay, and it sold for £110 and 49p, and it's going via the GSP, which is always good. Cost of goods was 25 quid. Patagonia has been doing well for us. Listed 100 items in the space for about 10 days and they've been flying out. Not so much fleeces, but lots of puffer jackets. This one's called the Nano Puff from Patagonia. It's a men's small. Cost of goods was 10 and it's sold for £59 and 99p. Now believe it or not, you see this type of puffer, it's not a big warm puffer, it's a layered puffer. So typically, I mean, you see like Premier League managers wearing this type of thing underneath a blazer jacket or a wool jacket. It's just kind of like an insulated layer. But cost of goods, like I say, was low on that, and they're selling high and very quickly. Patagonia is just one of them brands which kind of, their sell-through rate is unreal. You can tell it's Nano Puff from this kind of like square, like a building brick square pattern instead of straight like squares. I'm not explaining that very well, but hopefully you'll know what I mean. Okay, next up we've got a Patagonia Better sweater in orange. My Patagonia is spread out a bit, but I know where this one is because it is a strange colour. I don't sell too much of this colour. Patagonia obviously make hundreds of variations of their clothes. Better sweater is one of their best selling fleeces. You've got Sin Chile, Snap T, you've got Retro X, you've got Retro Pile, and then Better sweater, believe it or not, is the warmest. This is their warmest that they make. Is a men's? No, it's a women's medium. If you're gonna get into selling things like this, buy one of these and buy a good one. Excuse me, don't buy a cheap one. The cheap ones are crap. Get one you can charge. Look at all the bits in there, and you can get rid of any bits. It's called a debobbler. I'll put a link somewhere so you can get one. They're really good. Cost of goods was 10 and it sold for £29.65p. The problem is they all look the bloody same. I've got about 6 fleeces listed and they all look so similar to one another. Ah, this must be it. Yeah. Okay, cost of goods £10. It's a women's Aztec pattern. Now believe it or not, when you're doing a Google search on patterns, if you take a picture of that and then do like, what's it called? Oh, Google image search, there we go. And you write afterwards, what is the name of this pattern? 9 times out of 10, it will come back. Sometimes you'll have to put the style number. Remember I told you style number, FA15, so this came out in the fall or autumn of 2015. It will tell you the style number. In this case, it's called Wild Aztec Desert. Or is that dessert? Desert. It's the desert. Cost of goods 10 and it sold for a staggering £50.99p. Let's go to the boxes. I do need to do a consolidation on this stock system. It's a little bit messy. There we go. There's 1, 286. $272. I'm old-fashioned, I know. 267. 260. It's working. 0273. Right there. 0273. And then 0054. 0054. Let's go through what we've got. Not bad for 1.5 days sales. I always look at that little area thinking it takes up a lot of space, and it's making me money every day, which is fine. If that area can generate me £250 worth of sales, I'll be happy. This was a Whatnot direct sale. It's an Adidas Originals jacket. It's got a 3D like logo. They call that the trefoil logo. This only sold for £17.50, but that's fine. It's still good profit. Cost of goods was £2. Next up, we got a pair of, also on Whatnot, a pair of 501s. Nothing particularly old about them, but they were in very good condition. 34-inch waist always sells the best for me. I think they're made in somewhere like Tunisia, so not rare or anything. They sold for £25.50. Cost of goods was £5. Okay. Next up, we've got a Wasps is my team. For those who don't know, I used to play a bit of rugby. Wasps, it's nothing. It's not like an old one. It's a relatively modern one from about 3 years ago. 2022, and it sold for £20. Cost of goods was £2. Car boot sale. Grab another rugby top. If I can find it. Here we go. It's a Glasgow Warriors rugby top. £18 sell. Again, £2 at a car boot sale. And then we got a Craghoppers Nozzy Life shirt. Now, Craghoppers is one of those brands I wouldn't recommend you picking up. This is a long sleeve, kind of like hiking shirt with lots of breathable small areas down the front and back. If you're going to sell an item that says Nozzy Life on, which is some kind of insect repellent, just be aware that on the likes of eBay you could get a thing called a Vero. If you've not heard of Veros, it's kind of like a copyrighted word that Craghoppers and Nozzy Life are involved with. If they catch you using the word Nozzy Life, you'll get a strike on your account. 3 strikes and you are out of there. Anyway, £5 into £23.88. I picked this up at a charity shop video not too long ago. If you like charity shop content, go and check out my TikTok videos. That tends to be where I put the charity shop stuff. And then last of all but not least, a vintage 90s Burberry with an S, made in Italy long sleeve shirt with the Nova check. So I had to think then, was it made in Italy? Because I've got a few of these in stock. Yeah, this is the made in Italy one. Cost of goods was £10. I buy them wholesale and I buy them knowingly that lots are fake, but we buy them for about £10 each, and I tend to buy them when I've got about 50 available, so it's a lot of money, £500, but there's always like half of them which are fake, unfortunately. We just donate them, and this one on its own sold for £55, so lovely. Bits to find before I can pack, but I'm not going to include them on the video because they're just cheap items, like items that we've taken out of the shop and then listed a lot cheaper. But I'll get to work. I think there's about 15 here I need to pack. I'm going to be watching Charlie from Copper Top Clobber. I don't know if you know him, but he's a fantastic YouTuber and TikToker, and he's even on Facebook. He does pretty much exactly the same thing as me. He's a really cool guy. So I'm going to be watching him to keep me company. I'll link him somewhere, and then I'll show you what it all looks like when we're finished. We are all done, picked and packed. Just need to go to the post office. Mostly every bit of Royal Mail. Let's have a look how long it is again today. There's a couple of kinks. That's not too bad. These ones are the whatnot. I reattached them, but we've obviously had a longer reel, a packing reel than that. But I'm sure now the Vinted lift our shadow band on Vinted for complaining. I'm sure that now that's been lifted and sales are trickling through again, that will improve. That is it, another packing video done. There'll be another packing video released on Wednesday. If you could do me a huge favor, comment, like or subscribe to the channel. There's plenty of people watching, but only half of you are subscribed. Be really appreciated if you could do that for me, and we can help grow the channel together. And I'll see you on the next one.
I missed the wooden one.
What, wooden toilet seats? Never seen that before. Are you joking?
Like, you look like wood, don't they?
No, I've never seen that before.
The wooden toilet seat.
No, you can't get wooden toilet seats. What are you on about?
Well, it looks like wood.
Never seen that.